If I should have a daughter, instead of Mom, she's going to call me Point B. Because that way, she knows that no matter what happens, at least she can always find her way to me. And I'm going to pick the solar systems on the backs of her hands, so she has to learn the entire universe before she can say, oh, I know that on the back of my hand. And she's going to learn that this life will hit you hard, wait for you to get back up, just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you is the only way to remind your lungs how much they like the taste of air. There is hurt here that cannot be fixed by band-aids or poetry. So the first time she realizes that Wonder Woman isn't coming, I'll make sure she knows she doesn't have to run a cape alone. Because no matter how wide you stretch your fingers, your hands will always be too small to catch all the pain you want to heal. Trust me, I've tried. And Mintai, I'll tell her, don't keep your nose up in the air like that. I know that trick. You're just smelling for smoke, so you can follow the trail back to a burning house, so you can find the boy who lost everything in the fire to see if you can save him. Or find the boy who started the fire in the first place to see if you can save him. But I know she will anyway, so I'll always keep an extra supply of chocolate and rainbows nearby, because there's no heartbreak that chocolate can't fix. I want her to look at the world through the underside of a glass bottom boat, to look through the microscope at the galaxies that exist on the pinpoint of the human mind. Because that's the way my mom taught me, that there'll be days like this, when you open your hands to catch and only end up with bruises and blisters. When you step out of the phone booth and try to fly, and the very people you're trying to save are the people that are standing on your cape. Where your boots will fill with rain and you'll be up to your knees in disappointment. And those are the very days you have all the more reason to say, thank you. Because there's nothing more beautiful than the way the ocean refuses to stop kissing the shoreline, no matter how many times it's stepped away. You will put the wind in win some, lose some. You will put the star in starting over and over and over. And no matter how many landmines erupt in a minute, be sure your mind lands on the beauty of this funny thing called life. And yes, from a scale from 1 to overbearing, I am pretty dang naive. But I want her to know that this world is made of sugar. It can crumble so easily. But don't be afraid to stick out your tongue and taste it. Mintai, I'll tell her. Remember, your papa is a worrier, and your mama is a warrior. And you are the girl with small hands and big eyes who never stops asking for more. Remember that good things come in threes, and so do bad things. And to always apologize when you've done something wrong. But don't you ever apologize for the way your eyes refuse to stop shining. Your voice is small, but don't ever stop singing. And when they finally hand you heartache, when they slip war and hatred under your door, and offer you hands up on street corners of cynicism and defeat, you tell them that they really need to meet your mother.